Welcome to your first boss fight in Lords of the Fallen, Pieta, she of Blessed Renewal. This boss overall is going to be a check on whether or not you listened to the tutorial and paid attention to everything previous within this game. So this is going to be a quick guide on how to beat her, some of her attacks, and how to avoid the majority of damage within this boss fight, so let's get into it. The first thing you're going to notice about this boss is there is a white circle. That is her stagger meter. If you destroy that completely, she will get staggered and you can get off a critical attack. I found the best way to deal with this particular boss is heavy attacks. She gets staggered by them pretty much every single time you use them, and she falls backwards a little bit. You can typically get off 2, maybe 3 heavy attacks if you're lucky before she starts to attack you again. This boss does have 2 phases, so right around the halfway mark she is going to transition into some form of a archangel, but we'll get into that when we get into phase 2. In phase 1, you're pretty much going to be dealing with just her sword. It is very easily telegraphed. She does have a bit of a staggered swing, but you can see every swing coming, so you can either parry or you can dodge very easily. And I have found the closer you are to this boss in phase 1, the easier that she is. One move to look out for, though, if you do get too far away, she will raise her sword up and then she will shoot a gold beam at you. You can sidestep to dodge this beam, but like I said, if you stay closer, she's not going to use this attack. The next attack to look out for is she will raise her sword above her head and summon golden swords that will shoot down on the ground and then follow you in a trail as they hit the ground, doing damage as they hit. I found the best way to avoid these is just to dodge the last minute, just to make sure that you're not getting in the way of their trail. But in my personal experience, this is one of the attacks that kept hitting me. So moving into phase 2, she's going to signify that she's about to go into phase 2 when she's almost at half health, and she's going to hold her sword up into the air and smash it down into the ground, causing an explosion. She will then change forms completely, going into her archangel form, and then she will go to one side of the arena and do a massive area of effect sword drop on the map. All you need to do is stay to one side, watch her do this, and then engage her again. Now you're going to notice some similarities in phase 2 that you saw in phase 1 with her attacks, one of which is instead of dropping one sword on the ground that follows you with explosions, she's going to drop 2, and her normal sword attacks are now going to come at you at an angle from above since she's flying, and those are also just as easy to dodge as they were in the first phase. Another attack that she has in phase 2 is she's going to summon a golden light version of herself, and that will try to slash at you. This is the exact same move that she does in phase 1, so you just have to dodge to the side and this will miss you completely. The only other thing you really need to make note of is every single time she goes to one side of the arena, she's going to summon 2 golden versions of herself that are going to throw swords down either in the middle and left or right and middle. Just make sure that you're in the lane that she is in, because she's not going to drop swords down on you, the other 2 will. And guys, that's pretty much it for the fight. Just watch out for those attacks that I mentioned and you should be okay. You can dodge her normal attacks pretty easily. It does get a little bit dicey at times, but typically if you just stay next to the boss and allow her to telegraph her attacks for you, you're going to have no problem with this fight. All you got to do is be patient, make sure that you're out of the large area of effect attack, and you should beat this boss no problem. And guys, that's going to be it for the boss guide. If you want to see more of these guides and Lords of the Fallen content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you guys can know when I'm making more videos. I appreciate the heck out of all of you guys, and until next time, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.